Isaiah, you had a career high in steals very early in this game. Why were you able to maybe be so confident in your activity on the defensive end and to anticipate what was happening on that side?
Just being active, trying to. A lot of the times it started with helping off on their main guys and just trying to fill into the gaps and see what we can do from there. I think I was fortunate enough to get all those steals in like the first 5 minutes and then to get another one for the rest of the game. But it was a bit about activity and just trying to create havoc any way that I can.
There were so many different guys that impacted different pockets of the game, but with the way that you all are, having to create maybe slightly differently right now, what does it mean to the team to have a guy in Kaysen to have 10 assists, 1 turnover, and to handle the defensive matchup? He's doing that at the same time.
I mean, he's doing a hell of a job. He's doing everything out there right now. Him and Lou guarding the head of the snake of the other team, but able to also put up points and dish out assists. Can't really ask much more from him. So he's putting in the work, and it shows out there.
You've had a heck of a February. You just keep on shooting the ball at a high clip and getting it done. Obviously, there's a lot of injuries you guys are dealing with right now as far as you guys not playing. Just is it opportunity? Is it repetition? Is it time? Or are you feeling something a little bit different?
I mean, a little bit of all that. Repetition, the way that we're playing as a unit right now, we're flowing. The ball is being swung. We're flying around, getting out in transition. We had a stretch early in this game where our defense was kind of leading to a lot of our offense. And I think everybody's just in a good rhythm right now, so we're just trying to carry that over.
When was the last time you faced a box and won?
I want to say, it don't happen often, but I want to say the Warriors did it maybe a year or two ago. Haven't seen it since.
And just the fact that you guys are missing some people, your role is obviously increased, and you're answering the call. I mean, what's that feel like, and just how have you approached these games?
Just trying to find ways to stay aggressive and find shots for myself, create space for others. We're fortunate enough to have 2 bigs in Hartenstein and Jay Will that do a tremendous job of creating action, and we just kind of play off of them throughout the entirety of the game. And so they make it really easy for me to just find pockets, find space, and find ways to stay aggressive.
Do you take pride in nights like this where it kind of challenges the whole, like, he's just a shooter discourse?
I think at the end of the day, I just stay true to my game and, kind of let it come to me. But, headphones. Being down bodies, it just allows for more action, being able to be more aggressive. That the team may ask a little more of you, and everybody that steps out there is kind of answering the call right now. And so I think we all take a little bit more pride.
And then when you're announcing the starting lineup, how does that, I guess, kind of change your mentality? I know you go into the game with the same mentality pretty much every game, but, like, how does that change your, I guess, attack point when you know you're starting? You kind of got to get off to a hot start.
It doesn't necessarily change the mentality. You just know that the rotations of the game flow is going to be a little different. But same mindset, being aggressive, trying to squeeze off shots, create movement, create havoc, and go from there. The mentality is always the same.
I think most people would correlate shooting as opening up driving lanes and stuff like that. But how does shooting also open up other shooting between you and McCain? How do your guys' skills help each other?
It puts the defense in a dilemma to help or not, and it kind of creates driving lanes. Even when they went box and 1 and they made that run, we were still getting really good looks. I think Lou got a couple of wide open shots. Jay Will, Chet, shots didn't fall, but having that gravity out there, we just try to find ways to either get looks, get shots, and a lot of times it creates for other people and other opportunities for everybody else.
Sort of piggybacking off Adam's question, it can be kind of easy for a player to get labeled by, outside noise. Do you kind of, when you hear like a 3-point shooter title on yourself, do you view that as a compliment? Do you view it as maybe selling your game short, or you not care at all about it? Just how do you kind of feel about that?
I don't really pay attention to titles. I guess my game kind of allows people to do that, and it could be a compliment. And I think it makes it to where other teams have to worry about you. And so I just go out there and play my game and take what the defense gives me, stay aggressive.
Anybody else? We got Barry for the last one in front.
You've had a lot of hot streaks in your career. Have to have a percentage like you got. Where does this one rank? What you've been doing the last 7, 8, 9, 10 games?
I think this might be one of my most consistent streaks that I've had, and it all comes back to just the style of play that we have, the way that we're sharing the ball, and everybody kind of has a rhythm right now. But yeah, this might be one of the top.